Hey, what's up? It's Coach with Lift Fitness. I'm coming at you with the anatomy of a bench press. Now, we're going to be doing this on a dumbbell. The only difference between this and a barbell is a barbell, you're going to be taking an overhand grip, but they're basically going to be the same setup on both. So to demo it with a dumbbell, you can actually take a neutral grip, which is really safe, great for the shoulders, or you can take that overhand grip where the palms are going to be facing down. So neutral, they face each other, palms down, or your standard overhead grip. Never really does anybody ever bench press palms up. What you're going to be doing, first and foremost, key to a bench press. It's different from a push-up, particularly when you're involving dumbbells because it's open chain. What does that mean? Is it's a lot more stability work on the shoulders. So you will be able to notice that you can lift more with a barbell than you can with dumbbells split in half. All right. So that's an important component to remember. What you want, really key. You want to keep your elbows close to the body. If they flare out, it's because you don't have the triceps in order to build up to that weight. So you want to keep them intact, not right next to your body. It's not a close grip, but a neutral, or about 45, which is about what we need to be doing for your rows. Okay? So it's going to be just like so. Now the key with a bench, you actually want to arch that back. You want to try to get as much good leverage tucking your toes underneath for a really good strong bench press, as opposed to just keeping your back flat on the ground. More new people are going to be starting with the back flat on the ground, which is generally okay. But when you start increasing that weight, you're going to tuck those toes underneath. You're going to arch that back. Why? Well, first off, the range of motion is restricted, which is not necessarily a bad thing when you're going for really heavy weight, because you tend to be a lot weaker down here. Right? But what it does mean is actually a lot safer for the shoulder. Imagine here versus here. Basically, we're pressing here when our back is not arched. We're kind of doing this like declining kind of press. So to demo this for you, what you're going to do with dumbbells, you're going to set them on top of your hips, and then you're going to rock on back in that position, legs coming up, and then you tuck it underneath. Set those arms 45 degrees in the elbows or in the armpits, and you're going to tuck those toes, set it, big deep breath, and you're going to exhale forcefully, inhale as you come back down. Now the difference between this and your barbell, and you're going to get out of it basically the same way, put it on there, and then you're going to stand up, re-rack. But with a barbell, you're going to have somebody that's going to lift off for you. And when they lift it off, the barbell is going to be right about here. You're going to lift it off. You want them to lift it all the way directly over the chest. You do not want to grab it and start pulling when it's right over your face. Bring it to where you're going to set it. Which as we come down, we want those thumbs or the barbell or the handle of the dumbbell come just below nipple line. Right? That's going to keep us in good, safe position with the shoulders and with the arms and everything in the arm. All right? So just below the nipple line, 45 the armpit. Arch that back, particularly when we're going heavier weight. Exhale forcefully as you drive it up overhead. This is coming at you with the anatomy of your bench press.